Letter to all of the lames and all of the losers out there who feel like their unsolicited comments on our superior conduct, superior cultivation of existence ever fucking mattered. Listen, this is for the people out there too who know that their lives are worth more and they keep getting held back by feeling a way about these sucker loser bums, bozos feeling a way. Fuck them and their feelings, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm not listening to none of y'all. Like, I'm not listening to no one, anyone that I personally do not want to be like. So I don't even think I want to be like anyone particular. My whole mission and the instructions that I've been receiving has been to be the individual that I'm being called to be at the highest level. Now, you shouldn't want to be like anyone, period. You should truly want to tap into your divine authenticity and your divine individuality. But being that we are all material and we're all human and we have the same material conditions imposed upon our spirits, we all have a physical body that follows physical laws. We all are citizens of the same universe that is governed by the same laws. So sober, fit, enlightened, these things aren't up for discussion as a quality of existence. It's either you're moving towards health or illness, towards prosperity or poverty, towards stress or relief, towards well-being or dysfunction or unwellness. So whatever why your world is yours, once you get the sober, fit, enlightened, and rich part down, you've mastered your material existence. And once you master your material existence, you can actually facilitate your spirit to express your individuality at a superior level. If you're still not sober, you can't express your individuality at a superior level. I'm talking to the real ones right now. You can't express your individuality at a superior level. If you're not fit, you can't express your individuality at a superior level. If you're not enlightened, you don't even know what the fuck is going on. You don't even know how to do what or what the hell to how. You feel me? Real life. And if you're not rich, you really can't even do shit on this planet. If you don't got no money, a lot of y'all can't even eat what y'all want to eat, sleep where y'all want to sleep, wear what y'all want to wear. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about earning and cultivating that superior existence. Now, back to the message to these bum-ass losers. You know, I'm just not listening to nobody I don't want to be like. And all I know is that most people are out here being pegged in the ass by life. They say life's a bitch, but she got the strap on and she doing them dirty, you know what I'm saying? And they just letting that shit happen, you know what I'm saying? Whatever why your world is yours. So once we get down to this, to all the wise, all the people who know that their lives are worth more, who really are on, like, they're pulling that slingshot back, you know what I'm saying? And they got that tension and they just afraid to let that shot fly, you know what I'm saying? Just to step into that superior conduct. Because at the end of the day, this is not a half-hearted individual's path. This is not the path for the individual who still wants to look back, you know what I'm saying? Like Sodom and Gomorrah, like, you look back is because you still have a desire for that old way. You feel me? People ask me all the time, how did you? And it's like, literally, I had no more desire for anything less than the best, period. And that's what it was. Like, once you make that decision, I had zero desire for that shit. So people would be struggling for sobriety and shit. Like, I don't even have the desire to poison myself. Like, once you realize what you're really doing and how much of a coward you're really being, because any expression of using substances is emotional and spiritual cowardice. You're just afraid of feeling something, so you use something from outside yourself to induce an artificial feeling to override the present feeling so you could get through whatever circumstance that's stressing you out, when you're really supposed to use that adversity to transmute it into strength. But you use that adversity hits you, and then you go to something that makes you weaker, and then you come outside that adversity even weaker. That's not how life is supposed to go. That's not how you're supposed to grow. So whatever way your world is yours, we get to this point where, like, listen, if you're a bum, I'm not listening to you. If you're not who you want to be, I'm not trying to listen to you. You're not even how you want to be. I'm saying, like, before you even focus on getting what you want in this life, which is what most people are primarily focused on, they don't want to acknowledge that they're superficial, and they don't want to acknowledge that they're not truly focused on character development, personal development, existing and being well at the highest level. No, they're focused on getting things, you know what I'm saying? And that's why they sell themselves out. They betray themselves and they trade themselves off and they sell themselves out for these acquisition of these things, but they lose possession of themselves. So what is it to have gained the world and lose yourself, right? So that's why I don't respect nobody who has stuff but can't stay sober, can't be fit, can't really be enlightened. Like, you know what I'm saying? You traded your whole existence off for the accumulation of the material world. And now that you have all this stuff, trust me, because I have stuff doesn't make a difference. If I don't have my process If I don't have my process, I'm nothing. So really, it's all about the process and not what proceeds from the process. Whatever you want, your world is yours. It is so many gems that we hit you with these superior instructions. So at the end of the day, you can look at your life and be like, you know what? Why am I allowing myself to be less than what I truly want to be? You know what I'm saying? And then when you realize everybody is superficial and they're trying to get all these things instead of truly valuing themselves and understanding that you should be what you want, instead of having what you want, focus on at least being what you want, because people can have a bunch of shit and not be what they want. And that's why they're depressed. That's why they're anxious. That's why they're experiencing a low quality of existence. You can never experience a higher experience than yourself. So if you suck, or if you're a low quality experience, or if you're just a low quality operation, then you're never going to actually have a high quality experience, no matter what you have around you. Even myself, there's been times I've been in the crib, I've been in the sky, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting there feeling like I'm in a fucking prison cell. It's really like that, you know what I'm saying? I heard this from my OG, and then once you finally get to certain places, then you realize that, like, yeah, consciousness is a thing, it's a scale of awareness and realization based on meditation in different existential spaces. Now, so many people are going to continue to try to say, oh yeah, money doesn't matter, material doesn't matter, but the material is dominating their existence. Like, we get to a point where we can actually denounce this shit because we're actually in a position. Anyway, back to the focus. I'm not listening to nobody that I don't want to be like. So all you bum ass motherfuckers fall back. You know what I'm saying? Y'all going to continue to talk. I can't stop that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just letting everybody out there know who's really about this path, who's really about this growth, and who really is holding themselves back because of these bum-ass motherfuckers and their whack-ass opinions. I don't know why you would want to listen to anybody whose life is whack as a byproduct of their own opinion and their own coaching and their own system, because everybody's coaching themselves. So once you get aware of how you condition yourself through your behavioral talking in your mind, your auto-suggestion, your actual self-talk, your inner monologue, then you realize everybody's calling shots. So you can sit back and watch an individual and see exactly what shots they're calling based on the expressions of actions that they take. Just why they say all actions and all observable actions and effects are reflections of eternal realities. Because if a motherfucker does something outwardly, it all began inwardly. You feel me? So, whatever you want, your world is yours, consider the vibrations raised. We're not listening to none of these bums, you know what I'm saying? Get with the team, join the ascendancy. You can win with us, come up with us, or you could stay down with them. It's an invitation. It always has been. I know how to win on my own. I love to win. I'd love to win with a group of people. And that's why my team, the team that's grown, like, I don't even consider myself the fucking captain or nothing. Everybody's here just to swag. I'm very egalitarian. I'm not really hierarchical with this shit. You feel me? But I love to win with a group of people. Now, if it's a bunch of bozos, I can't help you win, you know what I'm saying, if you don't want to win, but I'm okay with winning by myself. And that's what the true nature of the evolution of the soul is. It's like, it never mattered about acquiring anything. It was always about self-mastery and always about sticking true to your process of self-construction and superior self-cultivation. So whatever you want, your world is yours. I gave y'all a lot in this video. Understand that the purpose of life truly is to express a superior degree of individuality, but you can never express superior individuality if you're still afflicted by material existence, right? So whatever you want, your world is yours. Once you understand being sober is an existential prerequisite for a high quality of existence and superior individuality, and you realize being fit and not being dominated by gravity and being able to move physically within the universe is a prerequisite for existential elevation and a higher quality of existence. And being enlightened, having knowledge, because no one's born with all of this shit. You have to actually study and seek the truth. Many people proclaim that they seek the truth, but they're not really seeking the truth. They're seeking biases. You know what I'm saying? To actually be able to navigate the world and counteract these dummies, because if I wasn't so enlightened, I wouldn't be able to consistently push on. A lot of y'all get mentally how do you say, desisted, mentally, pushed back by these losers, and then y'all end up losing mentally to these people when y'all conform to their mindset, and their mindset is trash. So you need to be sober, you need to be fit, you need to be enlightened to actually have the prerequisite to a higher quality of existence. So you have to conduct yourself in a certain way to actually get yourself in the door, and then we focus on the money, because if you're not sober, fit, or enlightened, then you're really not going to have access to be able to function and serve others on a higher level, which is where money actually comes from. Money doesn't just fucking fall out the sky. You have to be valuable to others. So if you're a low quality individual, you're not going to have equivalent value. You're only going to have equal to what you are. So sober, fit, enlightened, and rich. Once you get the money, you get the sobriety, you get the enlightenment, you get the sobriety, fitness, enlightenment, and the money, then you have the capacity to express yourself at a superior level. So we're not trying to listen to anybody who's stuck expressing themselves at an inferior level. They're the inferior individuality or superior individuality. It's really like that. Consider the vibrations raised. We just dropped game on them 100%. We back in the city for now. And, you know, shouts out to everybody across the globe. Shouts out to my homies in 𝙎𝙄𝙊𝙚. Shouts out to my homies in the cut, you know what I'm saying? And we just doing what we do. Consider vibrations raised. Get with the ascendancy. Like I said, you could come up with us or you could stay down with them. I know how to win by myself. So I'd love to win with a humongous group of people and be around other winners who could inspire me. But if you choose to stay down with them, it doesn't hurt us. We're going to continue to win. Consider the vibrations raised. Be smart and be intelligent. Only intelligent people can contrive value from these videos, from my content, and then be intelligent enough to actually implement change. So many people are just going to watch this shit and think that that's enough. You're a fucking dummy. Consider the vibrations raised. Intelligence is change after awareness. Awareness without change is fucking the most unintelligent shit possible. Let me end this video. Consider vibrations raised. Stay winning, stay prosperous, and stay evolving. Word.